Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I am back here to film another budget video. For today's video, I'm going to be setting up my November monthly budget. Now, I am filming this video a little bit earlier than last month for sure, but definitely later into the month than I would want to. Usually I like to get these videos up within the first few days of the month starting, but unfortunately I could not do that for this month, so I do apologize. But I'm super excited because I did create my mock budget in the very beginning of the month. So a few numbers that I did have last month because of how late I filmed my monthly budget, like my electricity bill that I ended up putting on my fixed expenses side is now going to be on my variable expenses side, since I am budgeting instead of knowing the exact amount that I have to pay. So today's video is going to be very fun as always, and I'm just super excited. So I have here my calculator that I've been using the past few budgeting videos, my favorite, all-time favorite pen, which matches perfectly to my calculator. I will leave links for both of these down below in the description box if you guys are interested. And then of course, as always, I have my monthly planner from Erin Condren, and I do have the regular colorful version, which is this blue for November. I also already have all of my stickers. I actually added a few other ones in here for this month, so I'm super excited about that as well. And without any further ado, let me go ahead and get started. I am going to set my monthly budget spread on this right page right after the dashboard, and I hope everything looks good. So for this month, I did have two different washi prints, and those were the pumpkins as well as the fall leaves. I am going to be using the fall leaves for my monthly view, which has gold foil here, and for my budget spread, I'm going to be using the pumpkins, which this sheet is also foiled. I do offer foiled washi as well as monthly washi stickers. And then I have the correlating budget kit here, which has my expenses separated by variable and fixed. So I am all ready to go. I'm just going to get right into it. I also want to show you guys, which I feel like I've shown you guys before, the notebook that I'm currently using to create all of my mock budgets and whatnot. I have it right here next to me, but it is this really pretty Hello Kitty foiled pink notebook. Like, how cute is this? This is, I feel like this is me in a notebook. If I was a notebook, I would be that Hello Kitty foiled pink notebook. But anywho, let me go ahead and get started. Going to lay down my November budget script, and that looks pretty straight to me. And then moving on to my income section, I'm also wearing this really fuzzy sweater, which, oh, you know what I completely forgot to do, and it's something that I started doing a few like monthly budget videos ago, but it is letting you guys know which lip combination or lip color I'm using. And I love doing this. I love makeup. If you guys did not know, my channel actually started as a makeup channel, and I just love anything that has to do with lip products. So for today's combination, which I did have in one of my other videos, and I'm sorry you can hear the train. I did have in one of my other videos, and one of you guys actually wanted to know the combination, which this is like my go-to lip combo whenever I don't know what to use. This never fails me, and it is both from NYX Cosmetics. I love NYX Cosmetics. First off, I have the lip pencil in Nutmeg. This is my favorite lip liner. And then I have the NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream in Can. Super cute. So yeah, I'll go ahead and leave a link for both of these down below if you would like to get this lip. All right, so I zoomed in a little bit. I hope you guys can see well there. So I'm finally getting a full paycheck from my part-time job. And by part-time, I mean like no more than 15 hours a week. I am getting paid a little bit more today, and I am going to, for the first time, disclose any type of income just because I thought it'd be fun, and I will be using most of this money for cash envelopes. So just something new that I wanted to try. So I hope you guys appreciate me sharing something that I've never shared before with you guys. So I'm going to start with my first source of income, which is my shop, Romina.rossa. I'd like to just write Romina.rossa. And then the next source of income will be my hourly. And then I like to have a section for any variable income, which I haven't been too active here on YouTube, so I haven't gotten like a paycheck from YouTube. I feel like the last one I got was probably in September, but it was very, very small. And especially because you have to meet the threshold in order for YouTube or Google to give you a paycheck. I hadn't met that, I think, for last month because I haven't been active. But I am expecting a paycheck from YouTube. So anything that's aside or varies, like YouTube, I know I've done Patreon in the past, and I've even added things like selling some of my clothes or household items into variables. So that's kind of what that is. I am going to let you guys know how much I'm expecting for my hourly job, and I am expecting $1,500. I get paid once a month from my hourly job, and like I mentioned, it's like a month behind, so I'm finally going to receive a full paycheck. And I think I was doing some extra hours in this paycheck, which is why it's like that's the amount. But come maybe like January, it should go down a bit, and then it might go up again a little bit in March, because that's when my like 6-month probation is up and I get a raise in March. So I'm super excited for that, and just super happy that I have, I guess, 2 jobs and 2 incomes. Well, aside from like variable and stuff like that, but super happy to be disclosing that with you guys. I honestly love my job. I don't think I've mentioned it quite yet, but I work at a school now, and I just love the kids so much, and I love what I'm currently doing at the school. So yes, definitely stay tuned, because I will be having a day in my life video go up soon. I'm like so behind on videos, so I haven't really been. All right, so moving on to my expenses, I'm going to start with my variable expenses side, of course, and those are all of my cash envelopes or categories that I like to weekly check in with, and that vary month to month. Some months I might spend more, some months I might spend less. It honestly just depends on like the season and what's going on. Like for sure, like October, November, and December are very high spending months for me. I've noticed in the past on things like groceries, especially with like Thanksgiving coming up and then Christmas. I know this year, me and my family are all, I think, going to make a Thanksgiving dish for Thanksgiving dinner, and then I have other things like Friendsgiving. I actually have a lot planned this month, so hopefully I'm able to vlog it all. And then next month will be Vlogmas, which I can't believe it's already here or coming soon. So, okay, let's get back into the budget. My first variable expense is groceries. For groceries, I am budgeting $30 more than I did last month, just because once again, like Thanksgiving, with Thanksgiving, I do foresee me spending a little bit more money. So I am budgeting $280. Then for eating out, I am leaving it at the amount I budgeted for this last month, which was $125. Then I have household, which will be getting the same amount again of $80. That's pretty good for the most part. I haven't really bought decorations or anything like that, which is what I would use during this season, just because I live with my roommate and she decorates a lot and has had decorations from like last year. So yeah, I haven't really had to spend money on that. Then the next category is gas for my car, and for this I am budgeting $300. I made the mistake of only budgeting I think $250 for October and exceeding that amount, and you guys haven't seen that yet, but definitely stay tuned for my October budget results video. It should be up right after this one, I believe, or maybe there'll be a vlog and then that will be up. But yeah, sneak peek, I was over budget on that category. Then next I have my allowance category, which always gets $100. Then I have my beauty, which I am planning on making some of these categories cash envelopes, but I'm not quite sure if I'll be doing all of them. I honestly don't think so, especially gas. Just because I've been getting Costco gas. I just think that if you have a Costco membership, you should be getting Costco gas since it's cheaper than regular gas. So probably not gas, but I'm thinking some of these other categories. I have to really think about it. But for beauty, I am budgeting $200, and that has to do with everything beauty. So if I run out of a certain makeup product, skincare, my nails, hair dye, all of that good stuff comes out of that beauty category. Next, like I mentioned, I am moving my electric bill to the variable expenses side because I am going to budget around $175. I think the bill should be less than this, but that's kind of the amount that I went based off of last month. It was pretty high. I think it was almost $200, and that was only my part, so times 2 was how much the bill was in total last month. So that's kind of what I have for this month, and we'll definitely go ahead and see what that amount is during one of my weekly check-ins. After electricity, I am finally adding a category in here for a haircut. I have not gotten a haircut since I think the very beginning of this year, and I've been kind of like prolonging getting a haircut, but my ends look so bad, you guys. I don't know if you guys can tell too much, but I am definitely adding a haircut category to my budget this month. And for this, I believe I paid around like $80 for a haircut last time, so I'm going to budget $75. But I think the girl that cut my hair last time, I think she's moving, so I have to find somewhere else to get a haircut. So yeah, $75 is the budget for that. And then last but not least, I wanted to add a category for Black Friday because Black Friday is coming, and usually I would have a sinking fund for like Christmas presents and whatnot, but this year I don't. So I want to definitely add a set amount for Black Friday, and maybe I'll probably even do a Black Friday budget, which I do have sticker kits for that in my shop, Romina.rossa, where you can find all these stickers. For Black Friday, and I'm sorry if you can hear the AC running. For Black Friday, I am budgeting $250, and that's most likely going to be for Christmas presents or anything that I find. I don't think this will be my full Christmas like presents budget, but at least for Black Friday, I want to limit myself to $250. Yes, and then last but not least, we have a category for any unbudgeted expenses. So if anything comes up that I'm not budgeting for specifically in this budget, it will go in this category, which I don't budget anything, so I'm just gonna put 0 here. And those are all of my variable expenses. I'm just gonna quickly lay the sticker down. Usually I would skip a line, but I don't think I can get away with skipping a line this time. Let me see. To put one of these in here, 1, 2, 3, 4. No, I cannot get away with that. So we'll just leave it like so. And then moving on to the fixed expenses side, those are all of my set bills. So like my rent, my car insurance, car payment, renter's insurance, internet, and I am adding one more category this month. which I'll talk about it when we get there. So the first one I have, of course, is my rent. Now I do live in a 3-bedroom house with my roommate Brenda. If you guys have not checked out my last 2 like moving and moving in videos, definitely check those out. But yeah, we rent a house together and we each pay $1,500. So that is my rent. Then I have, of course, my car payment, which has been the same. I apologize if my camera cut off, but the next category I have is my car insurance, which is $129. Then I have my renter's insurance, which is currently $1,553. Next is internet, which I split this with Brenda and we each pay $25. And then last category that I am going to be adding for this month is a category for a fundraiser. So this is kind of like a giving, but I am going to put specifically fundraiser. Sorry, my camera cut off again, but this is a fundraiser that a few high school friends are doing to raise money for one of my dear high school best friends who unfortunately passed away last month. So I do want to go ahead and add that category in here because I definitely want to help out her family. If you guys are interested, I will leave the GoFundMe that they have up for her right now. And if you have any extra giving money and would like to donate to that, I would really appreciate it. And I know that her friends and family would really appreciate it as well. So that is the last category that I'll be adding in my budget, and I am doing $100 for this. So that is the last expense category in this budget. I am going to skip a line since I have so much space to work with here. Next, the next thing I like to do here is break up the expenses from my total section at the bottom. And all these stickers that you need for your budget, as well as for checking in, debt, sinking funds, and all that good stuff, I once again have up on my shop, which if you are new to my channel and don't know what my shop is, it is just romina.rossa.com. I always have a link for that down below, as well as a coupon code. So make sure you check out the description. And then I do like to put the pattern square off box down here, and then the leftover deco I will put down there, which if you guys have not checked out a video that I posted about my student loan refund, my student loan payment refund, and you guys wouldn't know this, but as I mentioned in that video, I am back into credit card debt, which is very unfortunate. I know that you guys don't see it in this budget, and the reason being is because I am essentially putting most of the money that I have left over from this budget. So once I am done for the month, I will go ahead and add up my totals for my income, so the amounts that I was expecting, and then the actual amount that I received at the end of the month. And I will go ahead and subtract the variable and fixed expenses from that income. And from whatever is left over, which would be right here, I usually put it in this box. And in the past, it's gone towards my emergency funds or my savings. But my financial goals have definitely changed, and it is now to pay off my credit card debt. Because I know that if I got out of credit card debt once, I can definitely do it again. So that's kind of what I'm doing so far and what I'm using this squared off box for. So it's no longer focusing on savings, but more on whatever money I have left, I will be using it and throwing it towards my credit card debt. If you guys were wondering, but last but not least, before I go, I'm going to total up all of my variable and fixed expenses here. So for variable, We have 280, 125, 80, 300, 100, 200, 175, 75, and 250. That is a total of $1,585. And then for fix, we have 1,500, 348.06, 129, 1553, 25, and 100, which totals to 2,117 with 59 cents. So if I total up all of my expenses, that comes out to $3,702 with 59 cents. So yes, guys, I'm probably gonna shut off this camera now. Thank you so much for watching my video. I really hope that you guys enjoyed it. But that is all that I have for today. Let me know how you feel about the pumpkins theme that I have going on for November. And let me know if you're excited or what new category you've added to your budget this month. I know with the holiday season here, adding categories to your budget is bound to happen. So I'm definitely interested in knowing which category you have added for this month. So let me know in the comments down below. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, as well as subscribe to my channel if you guys are not subscribed already, and hopefully I will see you guys on my next one. Bye guys.